Well, good morning. I thought I would give a little quick short video on the van build. So over here we got the water gauge for the 35-gallon water tank that's down under the counters here. And also got these lights. The light you see on up there are the van lights when you open the doors, but you see the other light turn on. They're dimmable. So I got dimmable lights, 120 volt outlets, cigarette lighter outlets, which I was using recently. Actually, in some areas I've got not just cigarette lighter outlets, but also USB outlets, USB 3.0 outlets, which is not lit up for some reason right now. Got the bed in. These are the countertops, sinks. Down there you see a shower. Got to put the cabinet doors on still, but other than that, the cabinets are built and finished. The shower folds down out of this space. And that down there is a shower curtain, which attaches up here on the ceiling to these hooks over there and on that wall. So the shower curtain has these magnets on it that magnetize inside the pan, so all the water goes down into the drain. The drain drains straight through the floor into a 17-gallon gray water tank. Just gray water. I don't want any poop water. I'll have a composting toilet, which I haven't put in yet, but that's going to go right down there where that wire is sticking out of the wall. Wire because it has a really low amperage fan that constantly is blowing, sucking the smell out of the van, so you don't actually ever have any poop smell in your van, even though you got a composting toilet. So then over here, let's see here. Let's get over this way. That down there on the bottom is my fridge freezer, and it slides out. It's going to get a door face, so you won't see the ice chest later. But that plugs in, 12-volt outlet, plugs in to a cigarette lighter that I have inside this coat closet back there. You see down below that outlet that's plugged in, that's the fridge freezer's plugged into that. And then added this deep drawer on top, and with soft close and keep closed sliders, so that's a really nice setup. And then adding enough butcher blocks so I could actually have the same countertop on this side. This is a really nice butcher block. So yeah, so I'm pretty much done. I got all the plumbing in here and it's operational. The water's turned on. I think I turned off the pump a minute ago, but oh nope, the pump's still on. And sometimes it takes a second to get the air bubbles out of the way, but once the air's out of the way, you got really good flow. Got hot water because I got a water heater in this thing. And the wiring's a little bit of a mess back here, but got the 6-gallon hot water tank in there, and all that wiring is the Starlink, which is up on the roof. These drawers are giant tool drawers. The bottom one's full of tools and it's really heavy. This one's pretty much empty, but this one and the one above are going to be for camping stuff. This is where you fill the water to the water tank that's in here. The 35-gallon tank is back behind the water heater there. And over here is all the electrical on this side. So I've got two 200 amp hour LiFePO batteries, lithium iron phosphate batteries, 120 amp or 120 volt breaker panel, and above that a fuse panel for the 12 volt on the driver's side. Over here got another fuse panel for the 12 volt on the passenger side. The inverter and everything's back in there. The converter. So this charges off of the solar that's on the roof, or charges off of shore power, because I did put in a shore power outlet, or it charges off the alternator when the van's running. So I'll take you up my ladder and show you that we got the solar panels up here, and then Starlink, and then of course the Max Air roof vent fan. And it's all been sealed up and tested. Everything works really good.